Full night in Dunedin, and I'm Buck Martinez along with my partner Pat Tabler, Hazel May, and Ben Wagner will be with us as this game goes on. And this is opening night at TD Ballpark in Dunedin, Florida. The Blue Jays are anxious to get their home record off on the right foot here, and we are with you from the booth as
Seamer look for them to make good contact.
In on the hands, into center field, buried it, and couldn't get that good extension. And Grichuk is there. He is ranging out in center field. Got to set it up and get it there. But it has a ton of effect. It has a ton of effect. Dare I say it again, that's strike three. That's the changeup. 8 walks. He's been on base 15 times. Do we make it 16?
I was just going to say, make that 16.
Do we make it extra bases? You bet, as it trickles into the corner. Trout easily with the slide into second. Mike Trout with his second double of the year. That slugging percentage will go up now at about 800.
And now
he's dealing with Rendon, another Texan who rolls to the right side in the hole for a base hit. Butterfield sends Trout on around toward home. The Halos lead it 1-0. Oh yes, Anthony Rendon is just fine. Thank you very much.
That's a great swing. That's a pretty good pitch by Stripling.
And he went into account, and you give him more information, especially when you fall behind.
there's ball 4 upstairs to Kevin Biggio. Biggio with his 3rd walk in the early going here this season. So 1 out walk, and that'll bring Bo Bichette to the plate.
Blue Jays are looking for any kind of offense. They've gone into a little bit of a mini funk.
0-2 pitch, 1 out. Ground ball to the right side. Fletcher has to go to his left. His only play is to first. Bichette is retired, and Biggio moves up the 90 feet to second. But there are 2 outs now. 0-2 to Teoscar. There's a base hit. That's going to score a run. Biggio's around third. He'll come in to score. And another 2-out base hit. Rendon did it for the Angels in the top half. Teoscar hits a 0-2 base hit to right center, and it's a tie game, 1-1.
You win song over the top of that breaking ball.
Swing and a drive deep to center field. Get up, get out of here, and gone. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. with his 2nd home run of the season, and the Blue Jays have scored 3 in the bottom of the 1st to take a 3-1 lead.
Telling you, they were flirting with danger up in the strike zone against Vladimir Guerrero. I don't care if you were just trying to show him that pitch. You are flirting with danger when you've got a guy who can hit the ball to all fields with that kind of power. And boy, he recognized it out of his hand.
Was available. Plus, he was a go-to guy for young players, for veteran players.
Justin Upton gets comfortable in this ballpark. He drives it nearly out onto the party deck just below that line. Hustling in with a head-first slide. Upton with a double.
Boy, Grichuk played that one very well off the wall in a close play.
Jose Iglesias hits a rocket shot. Not the other way that time. Picked on a breaking ball up in the zone. Upton will score easily. Into the corner it goes. Iglesias with an aggressive turn. The Halos gave up too many, they will tell you, but they're coming right back. It's 3-2.
Yeah, and aggressive on the first pitch.
Breaking ball lifted. Very shallow. Diving play out there. Oh my goodness, Grichuk.
He's an excellent defender in the outfield. Covered a lot of ground. A lot of times as a base runner, you're assuming that ball is going to fall in. Nice job by Iglesias not getting doubled up on that, because off the bat I'm thinking that's falling in, but he can cover some ground with his long strides, and he's fearless out in the outfield as well.
And think about this. His role is not really defined if Mr. Springer's out there in center field. And he's talked about that openly since Springer.
So he could leave his feet and land in comfort. That one shot to the right side toward the corner it goes, and it's down. Contact is king for that man. It's an RBI. It's a 2-run inning, 2-out RBIs. Oh, they hurt the opposing team.
Just putting the ball in play.
Around that at any point. This is one of those walls when he's right. That's a bolt up the ladder. Vlad Guerrero getting large little ups. You know who has ups? That man's stock always rising. We're right back in there. Left that one out over the plate, ranging to his left. Fletcher recovers barehanded. puts it all together. My goodness, what a fine athletic play.
Yeah, Fletch, does not panic against Joe Panic and makes the play. Fletch underneath it. He's working that palm changeup. Gets him in front.
He's not getting the barrel where he needs to have it.
So they'll try and tie him up in. He got the barrel there. High fly ball right field toward the track. Toward the wall. There's just enough room. Oh, baby. They didn't get it all the way in on the fastball. How in the world did that stay in the park? Fastball changeup.
World champion.
Oh, my goodness. Diving down and away. There it is. With effect again. Last time up. Breaking ball. That's strike 3.
That's an unbelievable sequence by Griffin Canning. The adjustment.
He wants it down and away. He missed his spot. Guess what? The breaking ball gods are smiling on him because that's nowhere near where he wanted to throw that breaking ball. Young man. We haven't. Mike Trout. High drive. Deep left center field. Mike Trout again.
By the way, that was kind of a backhanded way of saying that Paul Sorrento and Mike Trout are extremely close, and he was thinking, you know what? Hitters have had a lot of success against Stripling on the first pitch. 346 in the career with 12 home runs allowed on the first pitch. Trout was ready this time. First pitch, gone.
Third home run of the year. The Angels lead it 4-3 and homered.
All over that pitch. Then we got him with a fastball upstairs, looking, ready. And just a courtesy run back by Gurriel to see how far that
Yard, and they're flagging him in. I mean, it's really charming.
Swinging a drive, high fly ball to right field. Fowler looking up. This one's gonna go. Home run, Kevin Biggio. His second of the season, and the Blue Jays have tied it up.
They're never out of it because of the threat of the home run. And that they have that ability to do that. Kevin Biggio is going to tie this one up. To Aaron Slegers, the big Aaron Slegers at 6'10".
Little dribbler up the third base line. Bo Bichette's going to leg it out. An infield hit. He had a mighty cut, and the ball just rolled up the third baseline by the time Slegers got over to the foul line and made the throw.
Here.
There goes Bichette. He's on the move. Swing and a miss. The throw to second. Not in time. Ball bounces into center field. But Bichette ends up with his first stolen base of the season. Suzuki's throw bounced short of the mark at second and went into center. But
You know it. Be patient. Hit your pitch.
another breaking ball. Base hit past Fletcher into right center. Here comes Bo around third, and he'll score. Well, you talk about a young hitter making an adjustment from pitch to pitch. That was terrific.
Oh, boy, was it ever. That's why I was shocked that they were pitching to him, because he's been so hot and he's making the adjustment.
There's a base hit to right field. Gurriel will stop at second as Fowler gets it back in quickly. Gurriel has always been a great breaking ball hitter, and he waited back and slapped that breaking ball into right. At first. Jammed in a slow roller toward Rendon at third across the diamond in time. But the Blue Jays get two in the bottom of the fifth.
Dexter holds those hands high behind his helmet. It's a hard ground ball. There's a shift there. There's a play there, and it's not in time. Bo Bichette had swung on around behind the bag. There's a smile there because he nearly pulled it off. There's the base runner the Halos need.
could create a problem from Jansen.
Ohtani line drive, base hit right field. Shohei gets it done, and we're tied.
Went down and got that pitch. Shohei, line drive, 4th RBI of the season. Dexter.
Foot injury moved him to the mound. Rendon drives that one toward right field into the corner. It goes, and it's run down out there. Oh, Teoscar Hernandez covered just enough ground. Heartbreaking for the Angels. big approach.
But the ball isn't there yet. It's got to be very deceiving to hitters.
The looper into left field. Gurriel coming hard, but it's in front of him for a base hit. Dexter Fowler's aboard. He fought it off. He had ball 4. Ohtani walks on a high fastball, and that'll bring Mike Trout to the plate.
So you almost have to be perfect.
There's a little liner into center, and Grichuk makes another terrific play. Randall Grichuk broke on contact, charged right at it, and takes a hit away from Mike Trout. That keeps the game tied. Randall Grichuk's had a great night in the field. 2 diving catches and a terrific play again to end the top of the ninth.
This year he scored a run based on his speed. Central Arkansas is where he played his college baseball. He hopes to get going around the base paths.
Got him.
No, he is not going anywhere on the base paths.
Was that one of those really good pickoff moves by Cizek? Got him. Pickoff.
Drops that one up the third baseline, hugs the line, turning, firing, and in time for the out. Well, it's been a few years, and he dropped down a beauty, didn't he, folks?
Right down the third baseline, exactly where you wanted to put it.
A lot of room on the right side, a lot on the infield. In on the hands, tries to dump it into center field, and he does. 1 run is in. Come on down. The throw to the plate. 2-run score for the Halos. They jump on top. 7-5. David gets it done.
He's the good contact player. David Fletcher getting it done. Runs it in. This shortens up. And he somehow finds that big part of the field, Jose. We always talk about it. Your chances of getting a hit. Middle of the field. A lot more grass out in center.
That had more of a side-to-side effect.
Got him.
That's strike 3. Bottom tier of the strike zone. Beautiful
Changeup.
pitch there.
How about a changeup there for Iglesias? He's got a great plus changeup, and that's a strike as well.
Got him! A breaking ball. Back-to-back strikeouts with that runner at second.
Good adjustment by Marcelo Iglesias.
That will do it. Guess who's 5-2? The Angels. Off to an amazing start this year. They head out on the road. They are victorious. And they do so with an extra inning win over the Blue Jays. They have taken on the heavyweights in the American League. Chicago, Houston, now Toronto, and they have rolled to a 5-2 start.
Boy, Fletch with the clutch hit driving in 2. Kurt Suzuki phenomenal behind the plate. Marcelo Iglesias bounced back in a save situation, getting the job done. Iglesias solid, had a double, but all-around effort. Mike Trout, by the way, Mike Trout, again tonight, 3 hits, including a home run, double, and a single. Could have been a triple if it wasn't for his old buddy, Grichuk, making an outstanding play in center field.
Yeah, just a fun night, all involved. And again, you don't want to lose sight of the positives for Griffin Canning. He did a lot of good things tonight. There were some long balls that hurt him, certainly, but he had a run at one point of 14 Gooby consecutive outs. Griffin Canning needs to be mentioned.
I love the way he threw the baseball with the punch out he had working, to staying on top of the baseball. His break ball was outstanding, and his feel for all those pitches great tonight as the Angels win this one. Another incredible game to start the season. We're what, 7 games?